What's going on, guys? Today is June 7th. June 7th, Cherokee's IFBB Pro Class Physique competitors. Figure I have to mention that at least once in the video for the people who are not familiar. But with that being said, guys, we just finished up some cardio. June 7th, it's a Wednesday. And today is the last day of my diet break, the last day of my rest days. I don't want to show you guys too much of this just so you don't get bored. You guys have a short attention span, so wanted to make sure that I got you guys on the more fun, exciting type of stuff this prep. Maybe some dry and boring stuff here and there, but with that being said, let's go ahead and flip the camera around and show you guys what's going on for the last day of my diet break. So I've got my Ninja air fryer. This is how I cook most of my food. We're gonna make some chicken today, so let's do that. So I've got some chicken right here, just regular chicken breast. Be honest with you guys, man, I would rock with more organic type of meats and all that kind of stuff like that. But in reality, that's a lot of money for the amount of food that I eat. In reality, I'm not gonna be able to afford eating like that. I don't recommend that you guys eat like that if you guys can't afford it. I recommend you guys to find healthy sources of foods, the best sources of foods. Find foods that are go into the meat section and find the freshest meat. So how do you know that it's the freshest meat? First, look at it. Take a good inspection of it. Make sure that your meat has nice, even color to it. Smell it. You know what I'm saying? Smell it when you take it home. Make sure that it smells fresh. Make sure it doesn't have any off scents to it or anything like that. But number one thing is to look at the date. Find the earliest date of expiry or the latest date of expiry. So today is June 7th. This meat's not supposed to expire until June 11th. Preferably, I'd like to find it even fresher than that. Maybe June, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th. That's how you know that meat is the meat that's put out the freshest. Like I said, take a look at it. Make sure that it has even colors. Make sure that it smells good, all that kind of stuff when you get home. And then that's how you know that you're rocking with pretty quality meat. Another thing I like to do personally is I like to put aluminum foil on my baking utensils or whatever the case might be. Makes the cleanup a little bit easier. I think it honestly helps with the life of all of your baking pans and stuff like that. You guys have high quality stuff. You want to keep it nice for a long time. So that's what I do personally. It's not a dead set. My coach and athletes, this isn't me telling you that you have to do it this way. This is just the way that I like to do it. This is my seasoning of choice right now, Kinder's Bourbon Peach. It's not the best seasoning in terms of like what the ingredients are for as we get deeper into prep, but this is what I have been using for the past 12 weeks with pretty good success. It's got brown sugar in it, so that's the biggest thing, guys. I'm not the type of person to say, oh, well, you can't have this, or you got to make sure that this, that, and the third, but when we're tracking our foods, we want to make sure that our foods are as accurate as possible. When you start to see brown sugars, and other things that have calories in them like that, that's what kind of throws it off a little bit. Oils, stuff like that. We just want to be careful. We just want to watch. But at the end of the day, molasses, another one. You know what I'm saying? I'm basically like do as I say, not as I do type of moment here. But if you're in your off season, or if you are, if you're not too dead set on your food right now, that's the kind of thing that I would typically use. Something with a little bit more flavor, stuff like that. As you guys will see, as I start to get leaner and as it gets a little bit harder to track, I'm gonna make sure that everything is 0-0. I'm never gonna watch my sodium too much. I just want to keep track of it and make sure that I'm not over or under salting my foods, guys. Those are two important things. Don't over or under salt your foods. Don't be the person talking about, oh, I don't do any salt on my foods. That doesn't like. I know that sounds healthy, but to a person who is pretty knowledgeable in nutrition, that just sounds silly. That just sounds like a beginner mistake. And also, don't be completely covering your food in salt either. You want a good amount of salt. I think that the low salt way of thinking has kind of stirred us into the way of thinking that salt is bad and the less salt is better. In reality, we want to consistently salt our foods, and we want to put a good amount of salt for hydration and all that kind of stuff like that. We don't want to avoid salt. We just want to not go super crazy high sodium. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? It's about moderation, guys. All right, last quick instructions before I start seasoning the foods. I personally like to cut my chicken up first. I don't cut my steaks up. Before I get ready to cut my steaks, I like to leave them full. But with that being said, I like to cut up my steaks, and obviously with your ground beef, it's already gonna be pretty mixed up, but it's a little bit for better, more even cooking, and better, more even seasoning. That's the reason why I like to cut it up. So I'm gonna cut it up, season it up, and then show you guys that final product. Then we don't have to touch my phone too much. I'm recording with the cell phone right now until we get that camera. Guys, like, subscribe, share the video. Guys, if you guys want to see me record in higher quality, please show me that my investment will be worth it. So like, share, subscribe. All right, guys, so this is the chicken after it's been seasoned. I like to season it pretty well, or heavily, excuse me, before we put it into an air fryer or we bake it or anything like that, because it's gonna lose a lot of seasoning. Chicken's pretty moist, and with that being said, until the temperature gets up, that moisture is gonna leave, and all your liquid is gonna kind of settle to the bottom. That's another reason why you guys can, shake it, or, kind of go through it in the middle of cooking it to make sure that your seasonings are evenly distributed and you're getting even cooking. Sometimes I do that if I really care, if I'm really going for flavor or anything like that. But on my everyday bulk cooking, as you guys can see, I'm cooking a lot at one time. I'm not gonna really pay too much attention to that. But let's put it in the air fryer. So these are the air fryer settings that I like to go for. 22 minutes at 425 temperature. I like to do that for like my potatoes and for my chicken. When I'm doing chicken, like I said, I don't really have to worry too much about moving it around. But when I am doing potatoes, definitely want to shake it in the middle. Make sure that you're getting good even temperature cook. But yeah, so I'm gonna let that cook. No point in sitting around, watching the food cook. We're gonna get to work and get some more stuff done. What's going on, guys? Jared Keys, IFBB Pro Class Physique competitor, personal trainer, and online fitness coach. Today I'm here to review some natural supplements from the... What's going on, guys? So I'm at work now. This is Mallory. She's one of my favorite clients. Well, all my clients are my favorite clients, but she's one of my favorite clients. And we're doing legs, so I'm gonna let you guys see a leg extension set, if that's okay with Miss Mallory. And we'll go from there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Good job. All right, guys, so as I mentioned, today's the last day of the diet break. And what exactly was that diet break? The diet break was low day macros, which I posted on my Instagram the other day, but for people who didn't see, that's 3,411 calories. It was 3,411 calories, which was all the different types of foods. It was some of the different types of foods that I showed you, but I didn't show you guys like the cream of rice or anything like that and those other things, but ate that, and then I got to eat one meal. So each night I've eaten that one meal, and I've gotten somewhat full, but not super full. So today I just wanted to go out with a bang and get it all out, get all the cravings out. So you guys saw my Instagram poll. I said, burgers, wings, or pizza, and I decided to do all. So here's a cheese pizza, which my daughter really wants right now. So I'm gonna give her a slice. Got some hot wings in here. I've got a large fry, which I've been doing a number on, and a Bacon King sandwich from Burger King. So I'm gonna eat all of this. Obviously share the pizza and the wings, but eat this, and then the diet break will be over and we will be back 100% to work. But that's that. Thank you guys very much for watching the video. Hope to see you guys in the next one.